People from a variety of faiths, and those of none, gathered in Richmond Park for an interfaith dinner aimed at discussing peace in today's society and strengthening relationships through greater understanding of different beliefs and cultures. The evening brought together representatives from different faith communities, each highlighting the common values that unite humanity and the importance of building bridges rather than divisions.
We should be able to learn, we should be able to understand that indeed there is one God, and that God's love reaches out, and the opportunity to share together, to build community, whatever our values and beliefs, and most importantly, where we find perhaps that we differ in our values and beliefs, not to be able to put up barriers, but to be able to reach through them to understand.
Allah the Almighty says, in the name of Allah the Gracious, the Merciful, and in their wealth was a share for those who asked for help and for those who could not. So ultimately the Holy Quran here is saying is that it is the duty for the the person who is managing it to go and see who are those actually in need. Aid is provided to those individuals that ask for it, but the Quran goes even deeper. It says, look at those individuals that don't even ask for help, and they are vulnerable, and it says even serve them.
Councillors and local members of Parliament also attended, participating in discussions to reflect a shared commitment across civic and faith communities to promote peace and social cohesion.
And I was in Islamabad for a peace symposium at which His Holiness talked about this need for peace. And he quoted lots of other world leaders, senior politicians, heads of state. He quoted their words asking for peace, which was, I thought, really, really powerful, because it's not just him as a religious leader. Religious leaders do want peace, and he has been steadfast in calling for that. But it is a call from around the world. We can play our part by the conversations that we're having here, by turning around and understanding our neighbour, even when our neighbour can be difficult to live with or it's hard work. Those are the times it's even more important to try and understand each other.
Concluding remarks were delivered by Dr. Mujibul Haq Khan, a senior member of the community, who spoke about the mission of Islam Ahmadiyyat and the responsibilities that define the life of a true Muslim: devotion to God and service to humanity.
God Almighty says this is the guidance for those who believe in unseen and say their prayers and spend. And he says, not only spend, he says, spend out of that which we have bestowed upon them. Now, usually when we talk about spending, money comes to our mind. But it doesn't mean that only. Spending whatever skills we have, that is what we have to do. Huququllah, the rights of God Almighty. And then the second one is obligations towards my fellow beings. It is called Huququl Ibad. This is the nutshell why I was born and what I have to do.
Events such as these provide an important platform for dialogue and understanding, enabling people of different faiths and backgrounds to learn from one another while promoting the true and peaceful teachings of Islam. This report is brought to you from MTA International UK Studios in London.